Got an old guitar, got a fine cigar. Slow down a bit, get a lit, and let the blues lay where they are. 'Cause the blues some days, they won't let go. They won't let go. But it's Saturday, we're at the shop today. Let's celebrate, light up an animate, raise a toast, watch the blues go up in smoke. Watch the blues go up in smoke.
Just like that.
It's Saturday.
We're at the shop.
Saturday.
Crowd goes wild. Thanks,
Come here real
Josh.
quick, Josh. Can we show them just so they recognize you?
Yeah.
Look, you got to pull into the focal plane right in here.
Look at that guy.
Look at that mustache.
Why wouldn't you want to come up here?
Why wouldn't you?
Come see me. Come see some nice cars. Smoke some cigars.
That rhymes.
Great. This
Yeah.
is all right. This is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
What else are we going to talk about this
I
morning?
don't know.
All right. On today's show we have
4,000 and counting. 400 years in the making. Get your bus ticket. Who's your favorite SNL character?
and
Sip, puff, and paint.
Pops.
And one other. Darren Chaffee approves this message.
Oh, nice. That's not even what it says.
wasn't even
but
on there.
that's-
It's just like that.
You're just ad-libbed.
Yeah.
Marty Upton said Josh was a poet and he didn't know it. Oh my goodness, he's coming
that's
in with
awesome.
What's up, Marty? Good morning. Good morning,
What's up?
Kelly. Good morning, everybody.
By the way, if you're coming to us from a foreign country like LaGrange, Missouri, let us know and we will say good morning in your native tongue.
He did.
Ipso facto, we know Larry Adams is in.
He's in. I see him. He was
He
the
is
first one
in.
in.
I don't even have. That's good news. The guy, you know, we always joke if he's not the first one in that we have to make sure that they send out a search crew for him. And he actually sends me notes to let me know where he was to make sure that we weren't actually
Like a
gonna
doctor's note.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
We're just.
Hey, look,
We don't really know any search crews in LaGrange.
I don't know any. I don't even know where it is.
I do.
You do?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What I realized yesterday's drive from Omaha is there is no difference between the middle 1,000 miles of this country.
No, pretty much the same.
There is not one difference.
Nope.
I took a photo every hour and sent it to Ale.
Yeah.
It was the identical photo. It's just,
Just
there
flat.
might have been a car. Just flat trees. That's
Flat
it.
and trees. Yeah,
And-
you made
and
a little
fields.
run back from the Big O. You went
Yeah.
up there. You and Andrew took a little road trip.
I had a real interesting week this week.
Yeah.
My dog tried to die.
Did.
Didn't
How's
die.
she doing?
We're not out of the woods yet. She's still trying to die on us.
Okay.
But Marty, don't tell Frank because he'll get too excited if she bites the dust. I don't know if I can break it to him. But yeah, she's trying to die on us. I think we've got her wrestled in the right direction.
Okay.
And then once we got her stable, then hopped in a plane, went up to Omaha,
Yep.
filled the U-Haul, and then drove back with Andrew from Grandpa's house down yesterday.
Yeah.
Driving a 25-foot U-Haul with a 25-foot trailer with a 2,000-pound tractor on it.
Yeah.
And crosswinds. Not as fun as you think it would
What
be.
could go wrong there?
Not as fun as you think it would be.
Could have been an ice storm.
That's a really good way to put it.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Nebraska, maybe we'll have an ice storm today. We just don't know.
But
Yeah.
we won't be there for it.
No, we won't.
But, here's one thing. One thing that I forgot about Nebraska that I love in the summers,
Yeah.
lightning bugs.
Yes. I saw them. when I
Lightning
was up
bugs
there last
everywhere.
time. Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
It just makes it look so mystical.
Yeah.
Oh, I just felt like a kid again.
Yeah.
What's
That's
up, Reagan Rogers? Good morning. Good morning. Hit that share, hit that like button.
Even if you don't,
How was
just do it.
How was your week?
You know, I got stuff done, but it doesn't feel like I got anything done. Mm-hmm. It was a good week, not a great week.
That's a good way to put
Yeah,
it.
it was
But
good, not great.
Kind of hobbling, continuing the hobble.
Yeah.
I feel like this week we should be able to make some progress. This week
Yeah.
we should start making some forward progress because this week we've got a great one coming.
No doubt
We have
about
Darren
that.
Chaffee coming this week. Darren Chaffee and Yulia, they will be here on Thursday. I think they might actually arrive on Wednesday, but our event with them is on Thursday.
Yeah, kind of a re-release of the strap hanger, which was is a smaller ring gauge cigar, but they come in a little 5-pack. They're really, really, really good. We hid them. Mike Choate and I hid them from everybody so that we could hoard them and smoke them ourselves. But we'll have enough this time that we can share.
I think so too. Now, we are trying a little bit. This might not end up working, but I just put in the link in the description or in the comments. Click that. First off, you should make it to the event, but we're trying a different ticketing approach because
Okay.
we're trying to save everyone the Eventbrite
Crap.
amazing amount of fees. So we're trying to work it into the site. This might not work long term, but for these next couple events, I want to give it a shot.
Okay.
But they'll be here. We're going to hold that in fuselage. We'll have education. We'll have live music in there. We're going to have James, who's coming in to rip
Yeah.
on the guitar.
But and if you haven't just smoked a cigar with Darren Chaffee, it's one of those opportunities that you can sit with somebody that we hold in the absolute highest regard when it comes to cigar industry, and just as a person. And he's a great guy to just sit down and smoke a cigar with, and you'll walk away going, he's really a cool guy. And that's one of those things that a lot of people will get starstruck when they see brand owners. He doesn't want that. He just wants to just sit down and hang out.
100%. And also, congratulations to Principal Cigars because last year they won the best boutique brand
Yep.
in international
Cigar Journal.
Cigar Journal International Award. Well, they became nominated and are one of the top 5 finalists again this year.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you wouldn't mind helping us, I'm going to drop this link. Go in and give them a vote.
And you don't have to vote on everything. So if you see, what is your favorite Cuban cigar or what's your favorite Honduran cigar, and you don't know what cigars are made in Honduras, don't worry about it. You can just kind of advance forward and get to where you can see the Principal Aviator series.
Yep.
And the Principal Aviator series, which is one of my absolute favorites, the Cochon Flan it's got to be in my top 5. So go in, do it. You'll have let's get him back on the stage.
That's what I'm thinking too. And you want to just talk about it, this surreal moment. I watched his acceptance speech this last week. And when he's doing his acceptance speech, he walks up before he thanks God and his mother. He said, I want to thank retailers like Industrial Cigar Company. I thought, oh, my heart sank. It was so cool. It was
on an international cigar stage.
It was remarkable. So let's rally behind him. Let's get him back to back.
And you love the fact that you have a brand owner that acknowledges the people that sell and support his brand, versus guys that throw a rotator cuff out patting themselves on the back. So it's just let's just do it.
Yes. So and Darren's back in the house. I cannot wait for this.
Can't wait.
He is. Yeah, he's one of my better friends that we've made I'd say one of my best friends we've made since we opened this business. Just
sure.
a guy that you can trust, a guy that's there. He's been there with us in the dark times. And we've celebrated a lot of wins together.
Yep,
and
for sure.
This will be a great opportunity. If you haven't met him,
He's also hinted towards a cigar that is in the same strap hanger neighborhood that we may be able to have as an exclusive. So he said we're going to talk about it. I guess I just talked about it. So guess what?
you just committed to it.
I guess I just committed to it.
Speaking of committing to something, I am fully committed to Bandolero.
I smoked Bandolero last night. Bandolero is one of the sub-brands underneath Selected Tobacco with Atabey and Byron Alfonso and all the goodies. Bandolero, just regular old Bandolero, not the premier, the premium that was spectacular. Just the everyday, typical run-of-the-mill Bandolero is amazing.
This would be the best line This would be the premium line in anyone's portfolio. This is their intro.
Crazy.
Just absolute killers. I'm smoking. There are three different kind of series inside of there.
Yeah.
One has a red band in it. The real horsepower comes from Dominican tobacco,
Yep.
so it's kind of light. It's fresh. It's airy. To me, it's very effervescent.
Yep.
Almost like a champagne.
Yep.
And they have one that has a green band underneath that is a little smoother and creamier, kind of like peanut butter.
Yep.
A little bit longer
Yeah.
finish. Then there's a blue band under there, and that has 100% Peruvian tobacco.
Yeah.
And that one to me, like a big red wine. It's that cherry, that kind of fruitier, but big, full, very small cigars.
They're small cigars, but Peruvian tobacco by nature. They are smaller leaves. They are very, very dense. And so you get a little Corona, and you think this thing's going to be done in 20 minutes. It's an hour and a half because the Peruvian tobacco, the combustion rate on that is super, super slow.
And it holds up really well if you're outside. If you're just outside, you're hanging, you don't want some big full size, but you want something that has enough time because we are having a great summer here. So if you want that, a Bandolero, it's called the Series A, and that is the blue band.
Yeah.
All the Bandolero line, as an introduction to selected tobacco, you cannot go wrong.
Yep.
You really
Very
absolutely
good.
cannot go wrong. And speaking of not going wrong, you're not going wrong right now with what you're smoking.
No, I am part of our, one of the 4,000 and counting that I had mentioned was the fact that this last week we had about 4,000 cigars show up. We had Patoro come back in across the board, including the XOs. But this, I'm smoking the Terra Blanche Lancero. And just because you had it here, thank you for that. This is
'Cause I was gonna smoke it.
Okay. Well, there you go. It's really good. You don't know what you're missing.
No,
But
I know what I'm missing.
This is the Patoro Terra Blanche is spectacular. But as you can hear, we have a car show going on, and the Mustangs are all leaving. So anyway, that one sounded good.
That's very Ferrari.
Very Ferrari. But no, we got in My Father, we got in Crux, we got in DC, we got in Padron, Davidoff,
United,
Cavalier. Yeah, we've got
Name a brand.
Atabey.
Name a brand. We got them in. That humidor's looking good right now.
It's looking great.
It looks really good. We made some alterations in the vault this week.
Yep.
Changed up the lighting scheme a little bit. We changed up some of the layout, cleaned it up a little bit, feeling ultra premium.
There is a new, when you say ultra premium, there is a new brand that's coming in that was 400, it's actually 415 years in the making, that will be launched this month.
The 24th.
They have a home in the vault, and it is Marifel.
Yeah, Marifel, Jeremiah is coming in as well with Reinhard.
Yeah,
this is a great 1-2 duo.
Yeah,
This is
get on an airplane stuff. If you're coming to us from a foreign country, come in, because you just will not have an opportunity to meet Jeremiah Marifel.
That's not overselling it. It really is not, because he's a guy that has a line but doesn't get a booth. At the trade show, he just walks around, people come up to him. These are industry respected blenders and brand owners. The big guys are going to him.
Yep.
A lot of them are buying his tobacco,
Yep.
the big guys. And his personality is electrifying.
It's a conversation with Nelson Alfonso. It's a conversation with Luciano. It's a conversation with Darren. We have this really unique group. He fits in perfectly. I was just mesmerized by the guy at the show. Just mesmerized by him. Very, very special guy.
You guys were hugging on each other. He was kissing you and stuff after like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like the European kiss you on both lips and stuff.
Yeah.
You guys were getting
I
pretty,
was
liking
pretty.
each other a
It was
lot.
pretty dreamy.
Do you have fire on you by chance?
It was a very dreamy moment.
Can I show you a lighter for a second?
Now, look, there are cigars out there that will ask for a premium price. And when you ask them what's in the cigar, there's nothing that really screams premium price. right? The Marifal, not only do they deal with the Cameroon element and really dominate the Cameroon tobacco element, but the cigars that they make, the Marifal cigars that they make, there's a few series, 20-year-old tobacco that's in their cigars.
Well, when it's your own tobacco, you can afford to do this.
You can afford.
You
Yeah.
can afford to do it the right way from the beginning. And you're exactly right. When you look at the premium, there are a lot of expensive cigars that you smoke it and go, okay, that's pretty good, but I'm not gonna spend $30 on it again.
Yeah.
Okay, it's worth a shot. These are cigars that you smoke and go, wow, this is special. This is something different.
It's when you see the boxes, he doesn't want. Here's a guy that is so proud of his cigars that he doesn't want one cigar sitting on top of it blocking the other. So the cigars are in this absolute beautiful piece of wood. There's 25 cigars that sit side by side.
Oh, it's 25
the
by 1?
boxes are over 2 feet wide. They're 2 feet wide
Great.
because they're 25 by 1.
That's going to be so easy to merchandise.
It will. It'll. If we want to fill space, we're going to fill space.
That's
Yeah,
great.
and I've got, I think, 10 facings coming in. So we got about
25.
We got about we got 20 feet of cigars coming in. Now they do also offer even a limited edition that comes in 10 cigars inside of a porcelain ashtray. That is stunning. And like I said, and we used this as an example during the last show when we talked about this. But what do you get, Luciano? What do you get somebody like Luciano Morales that has the ability to go out and pull tobacco out of his own farm and create the best cigar he's ever had? And he was given a box of Marifals for his birthday.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was special to him.
And it was very special to him.
This is, so that's going to be June, I'm sorry, the year's flying by. It's going to be July 24th. So this Thursday we have Darren in.
Yep.
Come to it. It's going to be a great event. Then the following week, that next Thursday, the 24th, that's when Jeremiah and Reinhardt will both be in.
Yeah.
Reinhardt is the VP. Offensively nice. He is
It's
very professional. He's a
next
special
level.
guy. He's a special guy.
His previous job before Marifal was to create the hospitality program for Ritz-Carlton International. His job was to teach people at the Ritz-Carlton how to give the highest level of service possible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's.
Come
I'm
meet
about
the
as
guy.
nervous about that as I was Nelson looking at my packaging.
Yeah.
You know, when
I'm afraid Reinhardt's going to walk in and go, it's nice.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, nice place. Nice
Yeah.
place. He's too nice to say anything that's actually not positive. So, yes, this is very nice, but this is going to be a big test for us from a hospitality standpoint.
It is, for sure.
Yeah.
You hear that, JB?
This is
We got to have
international hospitality talent. coming in.
Everybody's stretching and making sure they're.
No pulled
There you go.
hammies.
No, we can't
Make
pull any
sure-
hammies on this one.
We got to do it right. I know.
That's it.
We do have a team full of killers. We are good. We got this. Sip, puff, paint.
Yeah.
Who would have thought this was going to work?
Crazier things have happened.
That's right.
Since your wife is the engineer of this, why don't you explain it?
Well, come to find out, it's Nathan's wife who's the engineer of it. Nolly just sees it through.
Oh, okay.
It's really simple. On Wednesday evenings,
Yeah.
there are these little paint by numbers. They're kind of cool little, cocktails and scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
Come in, members. There's no charge. So just come in and put the thing in. If you're not a member, it's $5. And you sit in there at the long table. Everyone sits in. They kind of make their own riff-raff back and forth, have
Yeah.
a glass of wine, smoke a cigar, and do a little painting. The first week, I think, only had a couple. Last week looked like there was maybe 10, 12. It's picking
Yeah.
up a little bit of traction. I think there's something there.
And I thought it was really just a ladies only thing, and then I saw Elliot was doing it as well. So
Well,
okay, so it's a feminine thing, is what we're saying. No, but
there are masculine barriers of entry to this. Because Frank said, "Oh, I was gonna do it, but a guy is painting." It's like, you know what? That's a good point. But we need two burly dudes to do it.
Really
and then it
do.
will catch on.
I think you're absolutely right.
That's all we
I think
need.
you're absolutely right.
Because it does, I don't know if I'm going to do the painting, but I think once you get enough guys, then you start bringing the competitive element into it and they start busting on each other.
Yeah, I think it could be cool, and I think that there might be a point in time where maybe you go outside the numbers and see who comes up using that as the basic template, but see who comes up with something even cooler. Let them get a little creative.
Let them get creative. I like that idea.
Yeah. So that is what night? Is it every week or is
I think it's every Wednesday right now. We
Okay.
might end up having to go, I don't know what we're going to do with it, but right now it is every Wednesday. If the steam continues to build, then we'll just keep doing it. If it doesn't, then we'll tailor it back. We'll kind of figure it out.
Yeah. And the other thing too that's become a staple here that is, it's so cool because last night I came up, this was just a night that I really was looking forward to, and came up last night, brought some vinyl with me, and so did others. And it was, so if you're hanging out in here and all of a sudden you start hearing a skip or you start hearing clicks and pops, it is because we are playing actual vinyl, and most of the stuff we were playing last night from the 70s. So a lot of those records had been played until they were worn out. So we had a couple skips going on last night, but it was great. And then you start walking around and people are like, "You guys are playing vinyl. It's skipping." But it's just like, that's that thing that you go, "Oh, it's not digital. We're just kind of bathing in this analog world." And it's very cool.
I have a feeling that's going to continue to grow to a point where every night is just going to be from 7 to close, we're running vinyl. Just, it basically is now, right? Yeah, that's every time I've walked in the past evenings.
Yeah.
It's just, I look at the audio settings and Apex vinyl. It's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, okay,
Yeah.
the guys are, and you missed some up in Omaha. I grabbed original Dean Martin, Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. I've got some good like rap.
Yeah, I
pack
knew it was
vinyls.
there. I was hauling it back in a box. So I'm glad you grabbed that stuff.
You know what else I got? What else there was? A vinyl of the War of the Worlds.
Yes.
The War of the Worlds.
And I remember that. And even playing that record, the original War of the Worlds was on an album, was on an LP. And I put the album on. And I was probably, I don't know, maybe 11. Scared the shit out of me.
Did it really?
Scared
Weren't
the
there people
shit
like
out
committing
of me.
suicide back in the day
Oh,
when
it
they
was
did the
crazy.
broadcast?
Yeah, because they thought it was
Real.
They didn't. This is just for entertainment value. They just did it. And then I've seen like documentaries where they showed how like when the flying saucer was being opened up, they were taking like a pickle jar, and
Yeah.
opening that in front of the microphone and stuff. Just that type of stuff it's so cool.
Marty Upton, you're exactly right. I'm getting a sitter for the next dad's meeting, so I don't miss this one because that dad's meeting is important to me, and I think to everyone in
Yeah.
that group. Do you have an idea on that? We're gonna freeball it. First Wednesday. Yep. First Wednesday is we have the dad's group. I missed this last one.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that again.
No.
It's too important to sit around and check in with everyone. And that is, if you are a member, check your email for member groups to sign up for them because we have Barrel Age Society, we've got newbies, we have fathers, we have the fathers, and we also have firearms group. We'll
Yeah.
have travel group. We'll have a number of them that are going
Yeah.
to continue to pop up.
And we have a golf group in a sense that has expanded to where we're filling up about 3 foursomes, and we'd like to expand that and maybe just kind of take over golf courses in the morning.
I think that would be great.
Yeah.
Do a weekly Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
I think it would be an absolute blast. Good morning. Yeah, I think that just continue to grow those groups. I think that's the way to do it. No, man, you're fine. Come on through. Nobody's watching anyways. John Wilson, good morning. John Wilson, you had so many cigars in our backstock that we had to put them in a container. So when you come in, you're not going to see them, but just ask for them. They're in the red bin.
Yeah.
I want to just so you know where they are, because
Yeah. We have a home for your cigars. Don't worry.
They're safe. They're
Yeah.
enclosed.
Well, I don't know if they're safe
Well,
because he's
they're
got a lot of
enclosed.
really good cigars.
And we really make the
that
money
are
on the second
gone.
purchase. The first
We really-
purchase, you don't make the money, but it's
Right.
basically all profit on the second time.
Well, I was going a different angle. I was coming from where I'm assuming that John would say, hey, take whatever you want. You know, smoke one. You haven't had the Year of the Rat. Why don't you go ahead and take one?
Right.
Yeah, that's nice of him.
Did he do that yet?
I'm going to pretend that he did.
John, don't worry about it. You don't have to say sorry to us. You're helping keep the lights on by purchasing cigars.
That's right.
Perfectly fine, brother.
Yes.
You do what you're doing, and they're safe here.
Yeah, and you know, while we can't complain about the weather today, summer will hit here pretty soon. Mm-hmm. And so just to make a day of it, come up to ICC, come in, order a drink, order the world's greatest burger, order some tacos, order some wings, order them all, and then have a couple of these great cigars, sit down with amazing people.
Yeah, that's it.
Amazing people.
You know what? I think that's the mic drop to walk off of here.
I agree.
I think that's it. We have events on the horizon. We have great First Fridays. First Friday in August. That'll be a white. That's
Isn't
gonna be a
there
white party.
something
Yeah,
special?
that's gonna be a white party. And the first Friday is actually gonna be the second Friday because the first Friday's on the first, and there's a scheduling issue with Jamond, but that will be on the 8th. So we're going to run it there. We have first Friday in
So
September.
first Friday
ready.
won't be first Friday.
No, first Friday will be second, but it is. Does that make your life easier?
I'm on vacation for
Oh, great. Yeah. So we're actually working around Kelly Haney. So
Yeah.
that's what we'll do. We have first Friday in September lined up. We have first Friday in November lined up. We have Halloween getting cracking. There's a lot of reasons to come in here soon.
Yeah. And again, a reminder, Halloween, this year's theme will be your favorite Saturday Night Live character. Mm-hmm. I am so excited about that. Mm-hmm. I am so excited. So,
Yeah.
with that,
With that, we're out.
thanks for showing up. We will see you guys next Saturday.
Hopefully before then. Peace.